You know that there are a lot of people that are afraid of being alone. And that person may be you. And I'll be honest, that person was me many, many years ago. And this can go in numerous ways. A lot of people could be afraid to be alone as far as being in a relationship. And a lot of people can literally fear being alone to a point where they always have to be up under somebody, whether that is a friend, whether that is a cousin, a sister, or brother. Somebody always got to sleep with them. Somebody always got to be next to them. They are afraid of hearing their own thoughts. They're afraid of listening to their own head. And that's crazy to me. And to you, it may be crazy that I enjoy those things. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what the grass looks like on the other side. The grass is green where you water it. If you water the fear of being alone, the fear grows. If you take the chance, you take the leap to say, you know what? Let me sit by my fucking self and let me hear what I truly think and how I truly feel. Listen to yourself. The other day, I felt like I wasn't pouring into myself as much as I should. You know, I'm at my boyfriend's house, you know, and I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of our dog. I'm also recording YouTube videos and I'm going to the gym or whatever, but I also Uber at night. And it was a moment where I forgot to tell him to leave me the key because he had left. He's in college or whatever. I forgot to tell him to leave me the key so I can Uber that night. So I kind of just had a night of like nothing else to do. And I said, you know what? Let me take this moment to breathe. Let me take the best fucking shower of my life. Let me listen to my music. Let me edit my YouTube videos. Let me think of what I want to do next on my next YouTube video. And after that, I'm finna meditate. Now, normally when I meditate through a guided practice, which is where like it's a video and the speaker is telling you when to breathe in, when to breathe out, what to think about, what to help you with. You know what I'm saying? This time I decided to do a silent meditation because my boyfriend loves silent meditations. And I'm like, fuck it, let me try it. Y'all, I did a 10-minute silent meditation. Before I knew it, I was fucking crying. Tears of joy, because it was like, wow, I didn't know I genuinely felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that that's what I was thinking deep down. I've recently been kind of like struggling with like becoming a new person. You know, like I typically like transform into a new person kind of often, so I know what it feels like when I am in the process of it. And it gets easier once you get familiar with the process, because like, you know, you're familiar, you know out of nowhere you start thinking thoughts that you typically never have. You know, you feel yourself changing and transforming or whatever, but it could feel really like lonely and disassociating from what you knew, because you're growing and you're becoming something new, whatever. That's how I was feeling. And I was just really thinking, you know, during that meditation, like, though you are going through this, how does this make you feel? And I started crying because it was like, it makes me feel like I'm very, very proud of who I am and how far I've came. But still to this day, I'm not proud of the things I used to do. Like, I'm still holding on to the things that I used to do and how they made me feel about myself, and how unhappy I am with my decisions, you know. So when I just bust out into tears, but enough about me. Long story short, that 10 minutes of silence saved my life. And I feel like it makes this whole transformation even more easier for me, like literally by the day, just being patient with myself, listening to what my heart truly feels and what my mind truly thinks, and like not being afraid of what come out. You know, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm not happy with how I used to be and what I used to do and how I used to act. I'm not proud of it. I don't despise it and I don't hate myself for it, but it's not something I'm proud of. And I can admit that, you know, and that's not something that's so positive to say, but it's my truth. And stop being afraid of what your heart or mind may think of you, and just be real.